Bosses, welcome to Tabletop Tactics with myself, the Spider, and Mr. Plant Life himself. We have the bee-bone in the house.
Yeah, and I'm a special type of plant today because I'm playing with the Orks. Yes! Fungus
right.
for days.
That's right, it's a classic. It is a bone versus spider battle report with an all-new mission format. Today you are commanding the Orks, and I am commanding the Albion Raptors of the Astra Militarum because I have now taken command of them from Beards. Away with you, Beards! And we're playing a brand new Maelstrom mission.
Yeah.
From the new White Dwarf.
Which I'm really excited about. It's really, really fun. It's just going to change up how we play the games, give you more options. It's exciting. It's going to be good.
It is, and I'm really curious to see what you guys think of it. So let us know what you think of the comments in the video below. And what we'll do is we'll feed that back to GW because they say this is a beta mission rule set. Any feedback given will be taken on board, and I'd love them to release a mission pack for Maelstrom because it is good fun. You don't want to have to play the normal missions all the time.
No, we need the cards.
We need the cards.
We need the cards.
Yeah.
Get on the cards.
It's like, you know,
Yes,
it's just cool.
Yeah.
You can throw cards at your opponent. Yeah. You know, put you in the vegetable patch. It's gonna be good.
Yeah. That's it. I'm gonna go now.
Should we do your list first then?
Oh, I'll do my list.
Yeah, and then you can go into the vegetable patch.
Yeah, and I will root down and draw powerful energies from my fellow plant.
Where have those energies been when you've been playing me?
In the garden.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. All right, Orks fans, it's time to crump some humans. Really excited to use the Orks. I'm running these guys as evil Sunz today, and I've definitely got a few speed freak units in here. Let's see how we go. So I'm running a battalion today. I doff my cap to you, doff my cap. Oh yes, I hope you're doing very well. I have 3 HQ choices. I have a Deffkilla Wartrike, and I've given him the super cybork body so he can ignore wounds and 5s just to make him a bit more survivable. I then have a Weirdboy in there, and I've made him a Warphead so he can cast 2 powers, so spend a CP on that. And then I've got my War Boss in there. He's going to be my Warlord. I've given him follow me lads, and I've made him the biggest boss, and I've given him the killer claw. So he's an absolute beast in combat, and I will need it in this list. For my troops, I have 3 units of 20 boys. 20 of them, not 30, just 20. I wanted to put some other things in the list, so we'll see how that goes. We move over to my elites. I have 2 units of 4 Meganobz, and they have the Killsaws on them as well for the extra attack. Really excited to see how they go. I've never run 2 units before. Yeah, just changing it up, getting a bit crazy. We then go to fast attack. I have 2 custom booster blasters in there. So they've got some mortal wound output on the charge, and their guns are pretty good, and their anti-infantry is actually really good. There's a couple of stratagems that you can use to make them quite effective at clearing guardsmen in flames of death. I then have 2 units of Nobz on bikes. They're units of 5, and then the boss Nob has a power claw on both of them. We then move over to my heavy support. I have 2 bone breakers in there, so my Meganobz will be riding around in them. I've given them a custom job on both of them. One of them has the fortress, and the other one has the red roller. So these guys are really quite survivable. They've got decent speed on them. They'll make sure my Meganobz get to those central objectives really quickly. And actually, they're not bad in combat now. So yeah, that's the list. It's 2,000 points on the nose. Whoo! Cheeky, cheeky, cheeky. Let's see what Lawrence has cooked up for us today. I suppose it will be pretty good, but will it be good enough? The answer is no.
Hello, you lovely people. It's time for the Astra Militarum to take to the field. I'm really looking forward to using this army. I've been wanting to run the Raptors for a long time, just had some reinforcements, and now I'm going to get to play with some updated lists, and some pretty good ones, I think, as far as Astra Militarum goes. So let me know what you guys think. So what we have is a custom regiment today. I'm taking the 2 regimental traits, Gunnery Experts, and I'm taking Spotted Details. Basically, between the 2 of them, I can re-roll a d6 on my weapon type for the number of shots, which is useful, so a bit like Katachan in that respect. And then with the Spotted Details, it actually adds 6" to the range of heavy weapons. Now, this second trait, you know, could be swapped out for something else, but it will actually help my favorite variant of the Leman Russ at the moment, which is the Demolisher tank. So you can see where this list is going. So what we have then is a single battalion. I have a Warlord tank commander. He has a Warlord trait Old Grudges. Then I've spent a command point to give him a tank ace upgrade as well, because I believe that you can do that. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but that's how I'm playing it this game. I believe you can. And so the tank ace, I've given him Master Mechanic, which will help him live a bit longer, reducing damage by 1 on incoming fire. Old Grudges, I can pick a unit and re-roll wounds, etc. It's the standard Astra Militarum Warlord trait, so looking forward to using that. He is a Demolisher tank variant. He has the Demolisher cannon. He has 2 sponsons of multi-melters and a hull-mounted heavy bolter. So pricey, as Astra Militarum tanks are at the moment, but I think hopefully we'll do the business. Then we have a platoon commander. He has got a power sword, which I've paid for a relic, or given him the free relic, which is the Blade of Conquest, which is another Astra Militarum relic, just because I thought it was cool, and the guy has a power sword, so why wouldn't I do that? You just would, wouldn't you? It's Colonel Crow there. And then what we have is a Primaris Psyker in the HQ, and he has got the Psychic Barrier power, which will be critical, I think, in keeping a key unit that I need to sort of blend this army together, glue this army together. Hopefully they'll keep them alive into the late game. Moving to troops, we have not 1, but 6 units of infantry. 10-man units with laser rifles, and they have a single melter gun in there as well, the sergeant having a las pistol and a chain sword. I've paid for the melter gun because I like to sort of spread my eggs across many baskets if possible, and I think that will hopefully work quite well. A little bit of anti-tank in there. And then a new addition to the Raptors, I have 6 dedicated transports. I have 6 Chimeras. These Chimeras are upgraded with a turret-mounted heavy flamer and a hull-mounted heavy bolter. The turret-mounted heavy flamer because it synergizes well with Gunnery Experts. Now, before any of you say it, no, I didn't know I was facing Orks today. And actually, if I knew I was facing Orks and I wanted to tailor, you'd probably go 2 heavy flamers. And that is actually probably still the better choice, but I want the flexibility of having some range on those heavy bolters as well. So that's what I've got today, because you can only re-roll 1d6 anyway with Gunnery Experts. So the 6 Chimeras, hopefully they'll just keep my troops alive and give me that mobility, which I'd otherwise lack, whilst being a bit resilient. Then moving on to the elites, I have, this is the nasty part, 9 Bullgrins. They've got slab shields and Bullgrin mauls. Then combine that with Psychic Barrier, these guys can basically get something silly like a 1-up save. Really, really nasty stuff. They're really resilient and they're good in combat. They're just one of those units which I've used them a couple of times with the Militarum Tempestus now, which I'm also running regularly. I just love them. I think they're kind of mandatory almost in a card army these days, especially in 9th edition. So big blob of them. Then we go to heavy support, where I have 3 Leman Russ Demolishers. I haven't paid for the sponsored upgrades. They've just got a heavy bolter and a Demolisher cannon. So across the army, I've got some decent combat output. I'm pretty resilient. I've got some decent firepower. Hopefully that's enough against the oncoming horde of Orks. But you know, Orks versus Guard, Orks usually do quite well, right? They just swamp me and just tie me up and I can't do anything. But hopefully those Bullgrin will teach them a thing or two about close quarter fighting, so we shall see. It's the mission coming up next. Welcome to this Imperial mining world. Today's mission is Territorial Control from the Beta Maelstrom of War mission pack. Players alternate placing 3 objective markers onto the battlefield before selecting 3 tactical objective categories. These are then assigned as Alpha, Beta or Gamma. Each battle round generates new tactical objectives at the start of the round, First by rolling a d3 to determine what assigned category they are drawn from, then rolling a d6 to find out the exact objective for that category. Players alternate generating objectives until both players have 3 tactical objectives. Duplicate objective must be re-rolled, and impossible objectives can be replaced by the player. In addition, from the start of the second battle round onwards, the player who controls more objective markers than their opponent generates an additional tactical objective. Welcome to the battlefield, where the raucous roars of this green tide, quite literally green, can be heard across this Imperial mining facility. The Albion Raptors deployed, fully mechanized, with the Bullgrins supported by the Primaris Psyker over there on that flank. We have rolled up our deployment as per the new Maelstrom rules. I'll just go over little bits as we play in this game so you guys can get a gist of what is going on. There are 3 different deployment maps. We happened to roll up Hammer and Anvil, which is basically the short ends there. We then placed the 3 objectives each, as you saw, which are basically in no man's land. Bone did roll up to be the defender, and so he picked his deployment zone.
I did.
You did, didn't you?
I used my tactical prowess.
We've numbered our objectives. You've got the 3 Grotty objectives, 1, 2, 3. I've got the 3 Roku objectives, 1, 2, 3. So we now roll to see who goes first.
Yes.
So let's and you can choose in the Maelstrom, unlike the current edition in 9th. So, Mr. Bow, I roll a 1.
A 1, right.
You roll.
I'm going to roll. Are you ready?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, here we go.
You're rolling, are you?
I'm rolling.
Right. You roll a 1. Isn't that interesting?
The battle begins. The battle begins.
Would you like to roll first this time?
Well, I am the guest. What have I done there?
I can't.
It's
you rolled a 6.
It's a 6.
Yes, you rolled a 6. Okay, I can meet that.
No, you rolled a 2.
No, I rolled a 2 actually.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting?
So I'm going to choose to go first.
Okay, so Mr. Bone would like to go first.
Yes.
Fair enough. What we will do is we will come back. We're going to generate our Maelstrom objectives now. We'll come back in the command phase. Technically, it's done just before that. We'll let you know what we're playing for, and then we'll get into the movements. Folks, we are just about to go into the command phase, and I've already spent a command point at the beginning of this battle round. We have rolled up our Maelstrom objectives.
Yeah.
So let's talk us through it, Mr. Bone.
Yeah.
What objectives did you get?
So I got one from Alpha, Beta, and Gamma.
Yep.
So Alpha is holding the line, and the first one I got was enemy repulsed.
Yep.
So at the end of the battle round, score 5 victory points if there are no enemy units wholly within your territory that are outside engagement range of any units of your army.
So that looks like it's almost a guarantee.
That's pretty good.
I'm very unlikely to get anything over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I got overwhelm. So at the end of the battle round, score 5 victory points if you control more objective markers than your opponent. Possibly.
Possible.
It's possible.
Possible. And that's at the end of the battle round.
That's at the end of the battle round,
okay.
Correct. And then I also got decimation. I got to kill 20 models by the end of the battle round.
Right.
Which, I mean, you know, it could be possible if you decide to charge me with your guardsmen, depending on what's going on. But that will be. So yeah, look, you know, I might get a couple of points.
And what have I got?
So you got hit them hard, which is from the eradication Gamma.
Yep. So
you, at the end of the turn, score 8 victory points if 3 or more enemy units were destroyed in that turn. Possible.
So I've got to kill a lot.
Got to kill a lot. You got coordinated strike from brought low.
Yep.
Can't wait for the cards.
Yes.
There's a lot of admin to do when you're just working from a book like this.
What we're going to do is we'll tell you these objectives just for the first battle round, and then we're just going to crack on, and we'll tell you when we achieve points.
Yeah.
After the fact, but we just thought just to give you an idea of how it works in the first turn, because this is the first time
we've done
probably
it.
Anyone's seen Maelstrom. The first time we've done it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you got coordinated strike. So at the end of any phase, score 5 victory points if an enemy vehicle or monster unit was destroyed, and at lost 1 or more wound as a result of attacks made that phase by models in at least 3 different units.
Yeah, so basically I need 3, so I could have 3 Demolisher cannons go off on a battle wagon, and if I end up destroying it, then that would be successful. Is that 8 points, is it?
Yes, that's
nice.
8 points.
Okay.
And then the last one you got was cut off the head.
Killer character.
Which is killer character.
5 points at the end of that phase.
Yes.
Okay.
So you got better ones than me.
Well, you've got a guaranteed one. None of mine are guaranteed.
That's true. That's
So,
very true.
I don't know. We'll see. It's very interesting.
I have to see.
Now, I have spent a CP already on standing orders because I rolled a poor one on the Gamma Eradication. So I changed it to the 1, which that's what standing orders do. So I'm going to be starting on 10 command points. But other than that, it is all systems go. We'll be back at the end of the movement phase. The movement phase, turn 1, is now complete for the Green Tides. Lots of really good advance rolls, a number of 6s rolled in fact, including on this unit here, which is just jetted up across the battlefield. They are within 6 inches of that Wartrike there, which means that they will be able to pull off a charge despite advancing. Battle Wagon did well as well, is now holding that objective. One of Bone's Maelstrom objectives is to hold more objectives than me at the end of the battle round, so he's trying to hold as many as he can. Some scattering of the Orks, the Ork Boys across the battlefield here in the objectives. We do have the Weirdboy over there. You got +1 command points in your command phase, but you've just about to spend a command point, bringing you back down to 8 on what?
Correct. I'm going to put Billowing Smoke on this unit
Billowing
here.
Smoke on there. So down to 8 command points
So it's
now.
-1. When you're shooting at them, they're -1 to hit.
Yeah, which is very useful indeed. Okay. That is that. There's no other admin in this movement phase. You're going to have a light bit of shooting, but before that, will the Weirdboy open that terrible maw and unleash some dark green energy? Some jumping, perhaps?
Oh, yes.
Okay, well, let's see how that works out for you. We're in the psychic phase. The Weirdboy is there, and the boys are before him. First up, we're going to be casting Warpath.
Warpath on this unit here.
Mr. Bone casting Warpath.
Yeah, so I get a +2 to this cast because I'm within 20 models here.
Sure.
So I'm looking for a 5. I perils on myself.
Marvelous.
Okay.
Oh dear. Is it? Okay. Well,
Right.
what are you contemplating there, B-Bone?
Well, I need to jump, but then if he perils on himself twice, he dies.
He dies.
So I'm actually going to CP re-roll that.
You're going to CP re-roll the psychic test there.
I am.
He's going to CP re-roll that, everyone.
Okay,
6, 7,
so
8, 9, 10.
So that goes off.
Okay.
So now the risk is I won't get to jump off.
There's a risk there.
But
So
you're
down to 7 CP
I'm down to
now.
7 CP, correct.
Down to 7 CP
so
there, Bone.
it is. I am needing a 5 for this to go off.
Needing 5.
Cool. So it goes off. It is a 12.
It is a peril.
So he does perils, but at least
he won't
die.
kill himself.
And because he's worth points to you, that makes
That's
you
true.
see what I mean. So he takes D3 mortal wounds. He takes 2.
He takes 2.
So he's got 2 wounds left.
Okay, so the jump does in fact go off. Those boys are about to go step into the warp, have a little stroll, and reappear where? Let's find out. Folks, we're in the shooting phase, and the Nob bikers here are about to open fire against the Chimera just in front of them.
Yes.
One thing that I did forget to mention as well is that the Deffkilla Wartrike, he did use his special advance, oil squig or whatever they're called.
Yeah,
Grot
the
oiler.
Grot fueler mixer.
Grot fueler mixer.
Yeah.
And he did roll a 1. That's
Yep.
why he's got a wound counter on there, because they take a mortal wound
Yeah.
on the roll of a 1.
Yes.
So anyway, opening up now in the shooting phase, firing on that Chimera. Good luck,
Yes,
sir.
thank you very much. Here we go. So 5s and 6s. Okay, I'll just get out. So I've got 3 Dakkers in there.
Yep.
And obviously because I'm Thousand Suns, Evil
Interesting.
Suns, I can advance and shoot without penalty.
Yes.
Okay, so those were my hits. Now for the Dakkers.
Dakkers.
Hey,
Hits
another
up
3.
3 more
Why
hits.
not?
Wow.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So
Strength
is 5.
5. So I'm toughness 7.
Yep.
It's 5s to wound me. The armored hull of the Chimera will remain strong. We are the Imperium.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's 5 wounds.
5 wounds there, Bone.
Yes,
Is there
sir.
a minus on these?
No.
No.
No. They're
5
definitely
wounds from Mr. Bone. Right.
You make them all.
Yeah, it is a 3-up save, the Chimera, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, I make them all. How about that?
Well, how about it?
Here we have the Kustom Booster Blasters. They've got their rivet cannons, and they are pointing their rivet cannons at the same Chimera.
Yes.
So we are firing one at a time.
Yeah.
But he's going through some dense cover because we've got all of the Mechanicus gantries and we have that large crane there. So it is -1 to hit. So looking for 6s.
Okay, here we go. So the first one, I've hit you once. Daka, daka, daka. I've hit you once. Okay. To wound you is a 4. It's strength 7.
Strength 7.
I failed to wound.
Okay.
Okay. The next
move
one.
straight on to the seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Picks up a couple of hits there. Nice work.
Ooh.
Can he get something?
Hey, all
double
right.
6.
All right.
6 followed by double 6.
Here
okay.
it is.
All right.
It's all happening.
What's the AP, sir?
-2.
So do I get my save? What are you rolling?
I've got to. No, those were my daka daka daka.
Oh,
so now I'm rolling to wound.
You haven't rolled to wound yet.
No. So I've wounded
you got 2
twice.
wounds. Okay.
So it's -2.
It's -2.
Each
so
one.
I'll get 5+ saves here, Mr. Bone.
Yes.
I make 1 and I fail 1. What is the damage on
2
that?
damage.
2 damage? Okay, I'll wear that. I'm down to 8 wounds. That's not very nice. It's bone breaker time. They do in fact have big shooters. Did one advance or not?
They both advance.
They both
because
advance.
I'm Evil Sunz, it matters.
It doesn't matter, exactly. Okay, so both of them are actually going to fire at that damaged Chimera. Since they can't destroy it, we'll roll both at the same time.
Why not, right?
Why not?
Here we go.
1 hit.
I've hit you once. I failed to wound.
Failed wound. Okay. Does that conclude your shooting?
I'm just going to do one quick measure, but I'm pretty sure it is.
One quick measure, but look at that green tide arrayed against the mechanized wall of the Raptors. We stand firm. We have these knob bikers there just behind the crane having to fire through the crane. 2 are actually in line of sight, also passing under the gantry there to get to the bullgrins.
Yes.
So -1 to hit, some shooters here.
6s, let's see what we can do. 2 hits so far, daka daka daka. 3 hits. Strength 5, are you toughness 5?
I'm pretty sure the bullgrins are toughness 5,
okay.
Yes. I'll double check that if I'm wrong. You rolled a 4 and 2 1s. So 1 wound, we'll assume that they are toughness 5, I'm sure they are. And that will actually be a save because I've got the slab shield, so the +2 to the save.
Nice.
So
that's
okay.
it. That's my shooting done.
Ching is what happens when that round impacts off the shield. I imagine that he probably didn't even feel it.
No, he just kind of went.
Team, we're in the charge phase.
Yes.
It's the boys that did the jump, emerging from a green warp-filled haze. They declare a charge on both of these chimeras. I'm actually going to spend a CP, putting me down to 9 now, on Overwatch. Let's say it's from this one, because it's nice. It's nice. So yeah, we're going to Overwatch you. We've got D6 heavy flamer automatic hits. Excuse me, I can re-roll the dice because we are gunnery experts or weapon experts, whatever that custom trait's called. 5 automatic hits there, Mr. Bone. Your toughness 4.
Correct.
So
3s to kill.
3s to kill. Trying to kill some orcs here, and that is a full house, my friend.
Nice.
You're 6-up save base, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is 5 orcs slain.
Nothing you can do about it with the boys.
No, and then 3 heavy bolter rounds. All miss.
Okay,
which makes sense.
But
and
still,
balances
5
things.
orcs.
Ouch, 5 orcs though, yeah.
Savage.
Ouch. Okay.
Right, can I make the charge?
Oh, forgive me. I do get to do my laser rifles as well, the lasgun array, because this is I do have the crew inside. So I believe they get to Overwatch.
I don't think.
Should we double check that?
Yeah, let's
You
double
don't
check
think they
that.
can?
I don't think embarked crew get to Overwatch. They have to man them.
They do have to. Yeah, well, this is an interesting one, isn't it? All right, let me check it.
Cool.
Right, we've had a look. Well, given the lasgun array is actually on the tank, the interpretation is that actually you can fire it. So please correct us if we're wrong in the comments, but it does appear that there's no reason why it wouldn't be able to fire Overwatch.
Yeah, so the distinction would be if, for example, you're in a Venom, then the crew inside are firing their weapons.
Yes, they can't do that.
But because this crew is firing the weapons of the tank.
Yes, it is the tank's guns.
It
it's
is
just
the
the only
tank's
caveat
guns.
is that those guns can only fire if a unit's inside.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it is the tank's guns.
Yeah.
So that means that 6 laser rifles will fire. 1 scores a hit, and 1 even scores a wound.
Very good.
Accurate shooting there from the Raptors.
6 up.
He needs a 6.
No,
another one right between the eyes. Oof. Nasty stuff. But after all of that, 6 orcs cut down. Will you secure a charge?
Yeah, I'm needing an 8 because I am Evil Sunz.
So he gets +1 to the roll, folks. Needs an 8, gets an 11. Cheeky. I like it. The Orks have made contact over here on this flank. Meanwhile, the Nob bikers let out a furious roar and they declare a charge against both of those chimeras there.
Yes,
okay.
Here we go. 7 will do it.
7 will do it. In he goes.
Yeah.
The boys have piled in. You may have noticed that there are a few extra missing. That's just purely because Bone just had placed more on the table than he should.
Yeah, I had an extra 5 in there. I miscounted. So
the unit size was supposed to be starting at 20.
I started counting all my attacks.
Why do I still have all these attacks?
This is great. I was like, oh. So with Warpath, there's still 4 attack space.
Yes.
So I've got 10 going into the Chimera, which is closest to you,
yep.
and then I've got 4 going into the Chimera, which is closer to me.
Yes. And of course, wisely, you have moved into tag Mr. Demolisher tank as well. Okay, which one are we doing first?
Well, let's start with the 41 attacks into your Chimera.
Okay, so this is the big kahuna.
So I'm going to do 20 at a time because I have carny hands.
Sure.
Here we go. So first round of hits is not bad.
Hacking away at the hole there.
Yeah. Furiously hungry orc.
6 of your colleagues on the way to the office that day were cut down by laser rifle fire.
Really a terrible
Actually,
time.
they were burned alive.
Yeah,
This is what happened. Heavy flamer.
So 5s and 6s to wound. So far I've
4
done
wounds there,
4 wounds.
there,
so I'll just re-roll these now, and we can just do them all at the same time. So add an extra 1 in there.
Yep.
So just remember 4 wounds,
4 wounds. Yes, that's my only job.
You remember that, please.
What's that?
You remember that.
4 wounds.
Yeah.
No, is what I have got to make 4 armored hull saves. You
so far that is correct.
What?
So far, but I might be adding to that now.
Well, we'll see, won't we?
We will. I am adding to it.
Okay.
So there's an additional 5. So it's 9 wounds
it's 9
in total.
Wounds. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I will need one additional die.
Yes, that's mathematics.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Right, 3s, Mr. Bone. I failed 3 of them. That is bang on the average. So 3 wounds down on that Chimera. That's not very nice. Do you want to roll onto the smaller...
the smaller attacks? Yes, I do.
Smaller attacks now.
Now, I wasn't ready, so if you'd like to tell them one of those jokes you've been working on because you're practicing being funny, you do that while I prepare my dice. Too late, I've prepared my dice.
Oh.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Here we go. You've got to be...
I did have one prepared.
Part of the telling a good joke was...
I had one prepared.
From an expert. Part of the one, you've got to be quick, you see. You've got to be quick-witted. Now, I've done 2 wounds there.
I see. Well, I saved my wits for the battlefield.
I see. Well, maybe
that would explain a lot when we play.
Maybe I'd win more games, yeah.
I saved both there, Mr. Bone.
That's fine.
Here they are. The Nob bikers let rip into the damaged Chimera. They are in contact with both, but of course, wisely, they're going to collate all of their attacks and put them into the damaged Chimera there. So starting off with the choppers.
Yes.
Okay, go for it, Mr.
Here we go. So, I'm going to start off with the choppers.
Yes, I just said that, actually.
Right, well, no, that's all right.
Now, do you get a -1 to hit because of your smoke cloud thing?
No.
Yeah, because you can't see through your own smoke, can you?
I can.
What do you think?
I can. I'm a shadow master.
I see.
Now, I don't want to alarm you.
Yep.
You've taken 5 wounds from the choppers.
Right. Is there a minus?
No, of course not. Orks.
I failed 2, Mr.
Oh, very good. Now, funny
so
that...
I've got 6 wounds left. Let me ask you something. What's the minus on your... Because you've got power 4 left. -3, you say.
It's D3 damage, and I'm hitting you on 4s.
You're hitting me on 4s. Yeah, no, that's
3
fine.
attacks.
I'll wear that.
Okay, here we go. So how many wounds you got there? I could
I've got
kill
6
you!
wounds left.
I could kill you!
It's technically possible.
All right, to hit.
I've got 6 wounds left.
I've hit you twice.
You've hit me twice.
The dream is still alive. It's 3s to wound you.
It's 3s to wound.
It's a 1 and a 2. I'm just going to leave it.
You always build up the excitement just to let it drop out into the abyss at the very end.
That's a bit harsh. It's just a little bit of excitement.
Well, I'm a harsh person. I'm the villain, remember?
Well, that's all my attacks. You can attack me back now.
I will. I'm going to collate my dice, and you're going to see these armoured hulls just crush you under track. it's time for me to hit back.
Yes.
2 Chimeras and a Leman Russ. The Chimeras first into the Ork Boys. We have a hit.
Oh dear.
Strength 6, so that's a failed wound.
Okay.
Then we have the Demolisher tank. That's got 3 attacks. Misses there.
Okay.
Okay. Then we've got 6 attacks against your Nobz over there with the Chimeras.
Yes.
2 hits there, buddy.
Oh dear. Toughness 5.
1 wound there, buddy.
1 wound. Okay. Get a 4-up save.
1 wound there, buddy.
I save.
He makes a save.
Of course I do.
That is my attacks complete, sir.
And that's the turn.
That is the turn. No morale because of your mob rule in this Ork Boy unit. Okay. There isn't really anything else. No other admin, no other stratagems being used.
No, I'm not going to attack twice. There's no point.
So you are now holding more objectives.
Yes, and I've significantly slowed you down.
Well, to be fair, you are actually technically holding. You're holding this one by thread because of this. You're holding that because, although that's about to change.
Yeah.
You're not holding that one up there on the gantry.
No. So I'm currently holding 5 of the 6 objectives.
5 of the 6 objectives. So I need to stop that because otherwise you would score how many points?
5 points.
5 points at the end of the battle round.
Yes.
But you failed to kill 20 models.
Yeah, funny that.
And what was the other objective?
Maelstrom.
What was the other?
You've got to try and get a unit wholly within my territory without being in within
No, what was your
range.
third objective?
That's what it is called, overwhelm them.
Oh, you've just got to prevent me from...
Yeah, which you can't do with how I've moved. So
Okay.
I'll get the 5 points.
Well, you get
unless
the
you
5
can
points
teleport. Can you teleport?
I cannot teleport, Mr.
Shame.
Bone.
Shame
But
for you.
I'm now going to punish these green skins for coming into the deployment zone of the Albion Raptors. Prepare yourself, sir.
I'm prepared.
Prepare to die.
Turn 1 movement phase for the Raptors is complete, and we are piling out with squads of guardsmen left, right, and centre. We've got them coming over here being backed up by the Chimeras. We've got them popping out over here as well. We've come forward over here with the Bullgrit. They're looking to engage with my bikes, or maybe even potentially a bone breaker. Difficult to say at this time. We come over here, we've stayed in combat with both of these Chimeras. Yeah, there wasn't really too much Lawrence could do there. Some slight shuffles with the tanks over here.
So one that was there, he moved 10 inches to come around here.
Yep.
Minus the 2 inches to get over this thing here.
Yep.
And then this one's fallen back 10 inches.
Okay, very nice. And we've stayed in combat over there.
Stayed in combat, still got 2 units inside. And then I've also got a unit inside here as well, just because there wasn't really anywhere to move.
No,
But,
that was part of my plan, you see.
Yeah,
Lawrence.
you've sort of hemmed me in, but through some devious shenanigans of my own, I'm still going to steal the objectives back.
Yes, because guardsmen are actually some of the fastest troops in the game, believe it or not, with move, move, move. Yep, we will still be able to get that objective. There wasn't really too much I could do about that.
We did make me have to do some shuffling, so I had to get the unit 3 inches out here, away from you, and then I advanced them over here, and I only rolled a 1 on that, by the way. But because Colonel Crow's in there as well, he's going to do move.
He jumps out and does the he does the.
Incidentally, I did have a command phase. I got a command point in it.
Well done.
I'm now on 10.
Very good.
9 plus 1.
9 plus
10.
1 equals 10. That is mathematics.
Yes.
That is the movement phase done. There will be a psychic phase.
There will be a psychic phase.
It'll be very quick, but we'll be right back. We're in the psychic phase, and the single power is being cast. We go over to psychic barrier being put onto the Bullgrit.
It's the only choice.
Yes.
It's the choice of the connoisseur.
It is.
That is a 6. That is exactly what I needed.
Perfect. I'm not in denial range. That is it.
That is it. Guess what? That's it.
That's
my
end.
psychic phase. It's
Very
done.
good.
There's nothing else that needs to be done. They now effectively have a 1+ save.
Brilliant. Well, it's now time for the charge phase. And because you've decided to skip
ignore
the shooting.
that little phase,
yeah,
the old shooting.
And I think it's very brave of you to do so. But
Thank you.
well done.
Thank you. Yes, I will absolutely charge you after I've shot you to death.
Very good. Well, I look forward to it. So we are going to do the shooting phase. I was just tricking you, you geese.
You silly goose.
You gaggle of gooses.
I will do some orders as well.
Sure.
So Colonel Crow's going to order move to this unit,
yes.
and move to this unit here.
Okay, very nice.
Because he's 6 inches away from this little kneeling guy.
Okay.
I'll do the advance rolls here, live for your viewing pleasure.
Oh!
This one moves a whopping 12 inches.
Okay.
Yeah, guardsmen that are faster than jet bikes.
Yeah.
And this... No, I'm not salty as a Xenos player at all. No. This unit here
gets a 2.
Gets a 2, which is enough to get them up onto the gantry. So I'll move those. The other order I'm issuing is from this Command Leman Russ, the reroll 1s to hit on himself.
Yeah, Gunners Take Aim, I believe it's called.
That's
okay,
it.
cool. So those are the orders done. We'll be back in a moment to do some actual shooting. And now we come to the first of the Chimeras. Slightly damaged, but not enough to do anything properly to it.
No.
So it's going to fire all of its guns into combat.
Yes.
The guns never tire.
Yes, it can do that.
Yes.
So just a single heavy flamer. This is where your 2 heavy flamers would be
a problem.
But it would also be really horrible against orcs.
Yes.
Right, D6, 3. I'll keep it.
Sure.
That's 3 hits. 3 hits there, Bone. 2 orcs are dead, Bone.
2 orcs are dead.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
3 and a 4 there. Then we've got the heavy bolter. This will be 5s to hit. Gets 1 hit there. Does fail to wound.
Okay.
And then I've got the rapid fire laser rifles. Hitting on 4s and no wounds. Okay,
wounds.
so 2 orcs are dead.
Very good. Chimera number 2, the same.
Yes. Die, burn, orc scum. I will re-roll that because it was only a 2. It gets a 6. Oh, Lawrence, you're so broken. You roll so well.
You do.
I'm sorry. What do you want me to do?
Roll left.
Oh, I can't believe it. Right, that's 4 orcs are dead.
4 orcs are dead. Right, do your heavy bolters.
4 orcs are dead.
Yes.
1 heavy bolter hits because of the -1.
Fails to wound.
Then only 4 orcs are dead. I'm very tempted to re-roll that. I'm not going to.
Okay.
4 orcs are dead, and then the laser rifles. That's 3 hits. And no wounds. Okay.
Alrighty,
Okay.
great. Well, we'll another 4 are dead. Cool. Chimera number 3 will be firing its heavy flamer and everything, all of its guns, into the Nobz here. Now, but there's no, they've disembarked from this. There's no one inside, is there?
There's no one inside, so no las fusillades.
Sure.
Yeah. They're very strangely placed, really. Well, I suppose they stand up on these platforms
And kind of shoot out.
Yeah. Obviously.
Obviously.
Right, I'm going to flame you now.
Okay.
It's a 2. I'll re-roll it.
I would.
It's a 6.
He's done it again.
What do you want me to do?
4s. I am Nobz on bikes.
I beg your pardon.
That's what I am.
That's 3. 3 wounds at -1.
Okay, looking for 5 saves here. 5s or saves. I saved 1, so 1 is down to 1 wound remaining.
Okay, and then the heavy bolter.
Yeah.
2 hits.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. That's another wound. Sir.
Another wound. Okay, 5 or 6 or you kill a bike. Hui! No, 1 bike is killed.
Cool.
Chimera number 4 will do the exact same thing.
It will actually. That's exactly what it's going to do. Burn, baby, burn. It's 4. I'll keep it.
Yeah.
Burn, baby, burn. That's 3 wounds at
Okay,
-1.
very good. Looking for some 5s and or 6s.
I'm looking for some death.
I make 1, so 1 has 1 wound remaining.
Heavy bolter. 2 hits. Heavy bolter. 2 wounds this time.
Okay, cool. Again, 5s and
Cheeky.
6s here. I make them both.
Cool.
5 and a 6. Well done, me. We come to the squad now. Rapid fire las guns and a melter being fired.
Laser rifles.
Not the most accurate guardsman today.
That's right. I'll get it where they need it, which is wounds. I was right as well. That is for 5 wounds there. Sorry, forgive me. 4
wounds. Wow, nice rolling.
Yeah.
So I get 4 up saves here.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. I make 2, but
1 bike is dead and 1's on
is,
2 wounds.
1's on 2 wounds. Okay,
I'll try and do the melter. He hits. He fails to wound on a 1, and because I've just taken.
I have 3 bikes left, and there's 1 on 2 wounds remaining.
Because this would just go right through, which would be very useful. Do you know what? I will use a CP on that. Actually.
Okay.
That goes through. So there's no save.
No. Damage?
Damage is 2. So you did.
Okay, 2 more bikes are killed.
Yeah.
Savage stuff. And Lawrence has now finally remembered to actually move his unit up to the gangway.
Isn't that exciting?
It's a laugh a minute. We're all having a good time. So we're going to come over to Chimera number 5. He's going to be firing into these bikes.
Burn, baby, burn. To 2.
I can re-roll that.
It's a 6.
He's done it 3 times in a row.
What do you want me to do?
That's quite weird, though, really, if you think about it.
Well, you know,
2 to
apparently
6,
everything
3
to
times
do with
in a
my
row.
rolling is supernatural.
No, but
So,
like that's just the odds of that are very strange.
Thank you.
That's all right.
2
wounds.
That's 2 wounds at -1.
Double 5 and 6 coming right up. I've got a cock dice there. Okay, so 1 takes a wound.
Okay, heavy bolter. Do you have
So these will be hitting on 6s. Yes. Okay.
But because you get your,
Yeah.
but you can't modify above. I don't think you can get -2 to hit.
Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah, no, that's true.
Yes.
In which case, then I made a tactical error because I should have put them on these guys over here. But yes, you are completely correct. But that's fine. That's right. So you've hit me once anyway.
Well, if I hadn't already shot at that, I would have happily let you switch
No,
around.
it's fine.
We would
It's
need
fine.
to redo everything.
Yeah, no, it's totally fine.
Well, you've got a wound on you.
I've got
in
a wound
this
on
case,
me
so
there.
It's a save or die.
To
'cause it's
save
2
or
damage.
die. Well, I'm going to save it.
Right. I see.
I do.
You do.
There you
Okay.
go.
We're going to start with the heavy bolter on the other one now.
Sure.
That's a miss. Heavy flamer. That is definitely a cock die. A 6 again.
You don't want to re-roll that one?
No. 2 wounds at -1.
2 wounds. Okay. Looking for a 5 or 6 to save a bike. No, one of the bikes is brought down.
Nice.
We come to the first of the Demolisher Lehman Russ battle tanks, and it's going to be firing over here into my Bone Breaker. So this is the one with the red roller. So I won't get any saves for any wounds that go through.
That's silly. You should have like a 2-up save, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Or at least a 3-up.
Yeah, that would be
Look
nice.
at the size of the thing. Anyway.
It's a beast.
What do I know?
Yeah.
I'm going to do my. This is the one that moved 10 inches, by the way. So
Yes.
I don't get my grinding advance. So I get 3 shots on you there.
4s.
I'll keep the 3
Okay.
because I do have the option to re-roll it.
Sure.
4s, as you say. I do get 3 hits. It's classic Lawrence.
Okay.
Oh, I can feel the hate. I feel like, Lawrence, you always roll so well. Good. Right, so to wound you 3s. That is 2 wounds.
Roll your damage.
So this is 2d6 damage, babe.
Yes.
Yeah. 2d6. That's 5, 6, 7, 8 points of damage, my friend.
Very good. So he's got 8 wounds remaining.
Okay, and then I've got a heavy bolter.
Okay.
The deadliest of weapons. That is 1 hit there. Failed to wound.
Okay,
8
very
damage.
good.
I'll take that.
Okay, we come to the second Lehman Russ battle tank. Everything being fired again into the Bone Breaker.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So he has moved under, or didn't move really. No. So he can fire his turret
Let's fire at the
twice.
same target.
I believe so, yes.
Does he though?
I don't. Well, we can double check in a minute. Or do you want to double check now?
Right, let me check it live.
All right, we're going to check it live.
Because if you can, then what you'd do is you'd fire once, see what the result is, and then you choose to fire at something else. Although I'm sure that you'd have to declare that.
So it'd be grind it down.
Grinding advance?
Grinding advance, forgive me.
Yeah, you'd obviously have to declare it. You couldn't just to see if you destroyed it and then...
Yeah.
Oh, let's see what the wording is.
Please do.
Grinding advance. Here we go. If the model moves under half speed, it can shoot its turret weapon twice in the following shooting phase. The turret weapon must target the same unit both times. Thank you, GW. I like clear things.
Very good.
Okay, that also makes it quicker because I'll just roll both at the same time.
Yeah.
So, 2d6 shots, a 5 and a 2. I'm going to re-roll the 2.
Very nice.
It's a 4.
Okay.
So 9 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here we go. To hit you, sir. Loads of hits and loads of misses.
That's good.
Yeah. 3's to wound. I get 3 wounds.
Okay, roll your damage.
So this is 3d6 damage.
Yes.
Is what you're telling me. That is 4, 5, 6 points of damage.
Okay.
You have 2 wounds
2
remaining.
wounds remaining. The
heavy bolter gets 3 hits. Would it be the heavy bolter that just finishes you off?
Maybe.
He does get 2 wounds as well.
Okay, so this will be 5.
Yeah, you got to save both or you are destroyed.
I've saved one, I failed one. This is an interesting one because if I let you just kill it, then you don't get the points.
That's right. So it's in a way better for me to not destroy you with this, so that I can then finish you off with the third Lemur Musk, which was kind of the plan. But then I suddenly realised that it appears that I'm going to pretty much rinse whatever I shoot at.
Yeah, with the Demolisher Cannon.
So that objective is useless.
I'm going to let it go.
Yeah.
So does he blow up?
Yeah.
He does not.
He implodes.
Now, and now I need to.
Now the Kahuna's inside. This is where, you know, this could be horrible.
I've lost one.
Okay.
He's cocked.
He's cocked. Okay.
Okay, so one dies. Unfortunate, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. A stratagem has been employed on the tank commander. Hail of fire for 2 CP.
Yep, puts me down to 7.
Puts you down to 7. So we're going to be firing the Demolisher Cannon into this
Battle
Bone Breaker.
Bone Breaker.
Bone Breaker. We got there in the end. I've piled out with the 3 remaining Meganobz there. Nowhere I could put them to hide them. So the Melters and the Heavy Bolter are going to go into them. So I thought full payload was just against you could only target a vehicle with it, but the wording actually you could still split the fire.
Is full payload a different stratagem? I feel
sorry. Yeah, full payload is a different stratagem.
Because I'm using Hail of Fire.
Hail of Fire. Yeah. No, full payload is something else. I actually believe that's an upgrade for a tank. But anyway.
Yes, that's a tank ace.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't know why I keep calling it that. That's all right. Look, I'm sorry.
Don't be. It's fine. I'm just grossed out by the fact that I spent 2 CP and that is giving me 12 Demolisher Cannon shots.
Yeah, it's really good with the plasma as well, because then you get 18 plasma shots. That's what I normally use it on.
But you see this with the spotters, where you've got a 30-inch range Demolisher Cannon. Also, my multi-melters are now 30-inch range, and it's half the range for melter, so now it's 15 inches, which also means they're in melter range of these Killsaw dudes. It's really good. Yeah, there's some nasty combos, actually.
Demolisher Cannon is the way to go.
Yes, I looked at the book because this is my first time running Astra Militarum for forever, really, since 2nd edition. Really, I have done Talon a bit, and I was like, this is the only tank I need. Thanks very much. Right, so
yes,
you're welcome. You're welcome, Internet. You can say that the spider sent you. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Right, so I'll start with the Demolisher.
Sure.
Oh, and the Heavy Bolter. The Heavy Bolter will also fire at those little guys.
At the Meganobz over there.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so hitting on 3s and re-rolling 1s, of which there are loads of 1s, but also loads of 2s. Ooh, okay, well I have rolled really badly.
Well, that's something
so
at least.
You'll be happy to know that.
3s.
But I did wounds with 5.
5. Okay, cool. So this one does have the fortress, or is a fortress, so it does get 5 up invulnerables here.
Yes.
So let's see what we can do. I make 1.
Yeah.
At this point, I will use a CP.
Yep. Okay, so we'll see down to 6. It doesn't pay off.
Okay, cool. So it's 4d6 damage.
Okay, 4d6 damage, and you're on 6 CP remaining. Yep. I've rolled 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
He is destroyed. Does he blow up?
Oh.
No, he doesn't. And now for my Meganobz inside. They all do survive, so that's something.
That's something.
Okay, cool. Very good. I believe that's the end of the shooting phase.
Well, I've got my multi-melters.
I've still got your multi-melters. Yeah. All right, well, I'll pile them out in a minute.
Yeah, I'll do the Heavy Bolter first.
Very nice.
Just for a laugh. I mean, it's not that funny.
It's hilarious.
2 wounds there at -1.
Cool. So I will get 3 up saves here. 1 does go through, so he takes 2 damage.
Okay, and then 4 multi-melter shots. Re-rolling 1s because I issued the order to myself. Still only 3 hits. I say only, it's not only. This guy's done very well.
Yes.
2s to wound. I do roll 2 1s to wound.
Okay, well that is
something. So that's just the 1 wound,
so
which will
so
kill
minus,
that guy who's on 1 wound.
Well, he's got a 2 up save, being a Meganob.
Oh, sorry, it's -4.
On a 6, I might be able to save him. No, so he is dead. But it does mean that there are 2 Megalobs still alive,
well,
which
that's pretty cool.
Could make a big difference.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
So is that now the end of your shooting?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Okay,
yes.
very good.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to pile out my other guys, and then we will be back in the charge phase. We're in the charge phase, and Colonel Crow is going to be charging into my bike.
Blade of Conquest. Okay, here we go. He rolls a 5, so that will make it because he's about 3 inches away.
Very nice.
I'm just going to shuffle him like so.
Very good.
Thonk. Then the Bullgrin.
Yes, they're charging into the same biker units.
They're charging into the same biker units. Oh, hello. Hello. It's a 6 and a 4. It's a 10.
Yes.
I'm going to quick step over there and
nice.
help Colonel Crow out.
Okay, well, we'll let you move them in, and we will be back in the fight phase. We're in the fight phase. We've done the pile-in before that, however, we did declare to use Furious Charge.
Yeah, just because it's cool.
Just because it's cool. So there were 6 within an inch.
Yeah.
So on 4s, I take mortal wounds on my base.
Yeah, because they just smash into you.
Yeah.
It's avalanche of muscle. It's really cool. You lose 4 mortal wounds.
4 mortal wounds. Okay, very good. So 1 is killed and 1's on 2 wounds remaining.
Okay, now I'm going to roll all of my attacks.
Okay, very good.
It's a lot of attacks.
It's a lot of attacks.
Which one would you have killed, Bone? We should have really done it in sequence. To be fair.
I don't think it would have made any difference to how you would have piled in or anything like that. So I'll remove this guy here.
Cool. So he's dead.
Yeah.
Basically, all it means is that these guys would have piled in there.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Exactly.
I'll do that afterwards.
Sure.
But let's see what's happening here.
Cool.
Right, rolling to hit. No re-rolls or anything like that, but we are hitting on 3s. We are strength 7, so we'll be wounding you on 3s also. -1 damage 2, if memory serves.
Yes.
Okay. Right, Mr. Bone, you need to make, sir, 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14 saves of 5+.
Okay.
These are all damage 2.
Very good.
That's what they are.
10, so 14 you
This
say.
will be my 3rd unit killed, which will be a Maelstrom
Yeah, which would be points
score
for you.
of something.
Cool.
5 or 8.
Let's see what I can do here in that case. Okay, so you're cocked. Right, so I've saved 1, 2, I've saved 4.
Well, that's a lot of 2 damage hits.
So
there.
that's the that's the unit wiped, definitely. Okay, they are slaughtered.
Yeah.
Brutal stuff.
Savage.
Okay, well
Savage.
that will then it will come over to me to activate. So let me grab some dice.
Sure.
So my orcs over there, the boys, the remnants of the squad, will now strike into the Chimera.
No, please stay.
So Warpath is still activated, so I need to roll this twice, then add 1 to it.
Why would you do that?
Well, let's see if I can do anything first of all. Don't get too carried away over there.
Okay.
Um,
I'm getting carried away.
you are. It's what I like to do.
Yes.
So roll that, because that was cocked. Okay, I need to find a new place to
rolled-
roll.
yeah.
There we go. It was a 5,
Yes.
or it really wanted to be 1.
Yes.
So I'll just roll these for the wounds.
So 5s.
I've wounded you once so far.
Okay.
And then, like a peanut, I've actually put all my other dice back in the bag. So just give me a moment. 1, 2, 3.
I'll just try and make that save
4,
whilst you're doing
if
that.
you'd like to.
I make that save on a 3, sir.
Okay, very good. And then put the extra one in there for the knob. Come on now.
Boy, you're struggling with that.
Yeah, it's a tough one. Okay. Hits. You're not a hit. You are. You look like a hit. Okay, we come over here because I'm going to stop rolling over there. It's a silly place to roll. You take 3 wounds.
3 more wounds?
Yes.
You do indeed take a wound, sir.
Very good.
I am now down to 6 wounds. However, that is still his top
profile
bracket.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Shall I just try and hit you back?
Sure.
Now, I don't know if this was intentional or not, so you just tell me.
Yep.
You've removed models from the other Chimera. Is that deliberate?
Yes.
So is he no longer in combat with
No.
you? Okay, fine.
Unless,
So
unless he is in with engagement range. If he's within an inch.
he is actually.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, so then I will just hit you 6 times.
Sounds good.
Yes. No, I don't actually.
Okay, very good.
Isn't that interesting?
It is.
Right.
That's it,
What
with
else?
the fight phase.
Well, that's it then, isn't
Yeah.
it?
So there will be some morale. I just need to
Yeah.
double check a couple of things and then we'll be back. All right, so I need to take a morale check for these Nobz on bikes. They're leadership 7. I have lost 3 of them. On a 1, they are perfectly fine. We come over to these guys, these Nobz here. I'm leadership 7. I've lost 2 of them. So on a 6, that's 2. Okay, very
Yeah,
nice. And then over here, I've got 8 left, but I lost 6 from the unit. So they are leadership 8 because of mob rule. I've rolled a 6, so 1 does flee. So then there's 7 left in the unit. So it'll be 1s and 2s. I lose another 3. Okay,
so 4 go in total.
4 fleet in total, leaving 4 remaining.
Okay.
Okay, so still got some options here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
you're going to get some charges off. For
oh
sure.
yeah, big time.
Yeah.
So let me have a look at it, but we will be back.
Folks, we are about to enter the command phase, the beginning of battle round 2. We have rolled up our Maelstrom. Bones is going to tell us what they are. You will see them come up on little cards in the screen.
Yes, so you, Lawrence, got to push them back.
I did.
Tear down their heroes and never give in.
I did, but I did have to spend 1 CP on quick thinking to change one of those, to add +1 or -1 from the roll. So I'm now on 5 CP. And you, Mr. Bone?
And I got never give in as well.
Never give in, never give in, never give in.
And then I got overwhelm again, and I got decimation again.
Yeah, which is weird.
Quite weird.
There we go. Incidentally, objective 1, that's one of the ones that I want, and destroying a unit in the that's in my territory, we've pushed them back. So I've got a couple of good ones, I think.
Yeah, I actually think I should be able to score all of mine.
I think so too.
Yeah.
So let's see if you can.
Okay.
It's your movement coming up next. The movement phase is complete. In the command phase, however, Mr. Bone picked up 1 CP.
Yes.
Starting him on 7, however, the movement phase then happened and he spent 3 on Green Tide and 1 on re-rolling an advance roll.
Yeah.
The Green Tide, they've appeared over here.
Because that's my objective 1.
That's your objective that you rolled for your Maelstrom over there. It's actually your Weirdboy which is holding it under the gantries
but
there.
They are within 3 of my boys, so he's protected.
And that was with the 4 remaining Orks from that Chimera there. Meanwhile, we do have the Deffkilla Wartrike and the 2 Killsaws Meganobz there, which have moved towards that now. Well, yeah, empty flank. No Orks there anymore apart from them. Meanwhile, over here, he's got a very good advance, but this is the unit that he re-rolled the advance for. Rolled a 4 there. They've swarmed around this way. He got a 6 on his war boss on foot. This guy's got a 9-inch aura to allow advance and charges. They are within that aura.
And I got a 6 on
and he got a 6 on the Meganobz, which is pretty huge because they were very unlikely to get a charge off against those Bullgrim with the way that I had positioned them. However, a 6 is exactly what he needed. So he's in a good position now to launch a mighty counter-offensive. Let's see what he can do. There will be a psychic phase, or will there actually?
Let me do a measure, but either way we'll come back in either the shooting or that phase.
Okay, we'll be back. We're in the shooting phase, everyone. There is no psychic phase. There was no power worth casting where he was. Instead, the Nob bikers, now also within the gantry system there, will be firing their big shooters up at the Albion Raptors on top of the gantry.
As they speed through.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Very Mad Max.
Yeah. I love the Orks. I really love them.
They are very cool.
Let's see what we can do. Okay.
Because they're both within, there's no minus here, so he's looking for the 5s to hit.
And I've got 2 Dakadakas. Okay, so 5 hits.
Like 5 hits.
So 3s to wound you.
Yep.
It is 4 wounds.
4 wounds.
So no minus or anything.
Okay, 4 wounds. I actually make 2 saves. 2 failed, so 2 cut down. I'll remove those and we'll be back. It's time for the burning highway.
Yes.
Stratagem just employed here by this Boosta Blaster.
Custom Booster Blaster,
Yeah,
that's right.
Custom Booster Blaster. Okay, so that basically means he gets max hits on his burner jets.
Which is nice.
And he's doing all of them up at the Albion Raptors there.
Yeah, and then I'll also fire a pistol and throw a stick bomb at them.
Cool.
And the rivet cannon will go into this Chimera here.
Into the damaged Chimera. Okay, here we go.
Here we go. So first of all, 3s to wound you. Okay, not bad. It's 10 wounds.
Yep.
At -1.
Okay, so 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go. 6s. I passed 2, but there was only 8 left, so that unit is wiped. Okay, they are incinerated.
That's so cool.
It's very cool.
That's very cool.
Okay.
Right, now, so then the rivet cannon will fire over at you. Now, there will be no minuses on this one, because I can get line of sight without
going through the gantry, sure.
So it's 5s and 6s. 3 hits so far, 1 for Dakadaka. Okay, 4 hits, very nice. It's forced to wound. Only the 1 wound, but it is at -2.
1 wound at -2. It does go through. Cool. It's damage 2, right?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, that's 4 wounds remaining on that Chimera.
Nice.
We're now moving to beyond the gantries here, which are set alight in flame. This second booster blaster, just beyond there, the rock face there with the lava, is a bunch of Albion Raptors. I'm going to use the stratagem Take Cover, putting me on 4 CP.
Cool.
Bone is firing everything at that from the custom booster blaster into the Raptors.
Yes.
Okay.
So first of all, it's 4d3 automatic hits with the boosters. Okay, 12.
Well, okay then.
Very nice.
Strength 4 this time,
strength
so
4, yeah.
3
So
to wound.
not as bad. I just wish that I could count dice quickly, Lawrence. I can't do it.
No.
Here we go. 3s. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 9 wounds.
Okay, 3, 6, 7. And there's a minus?
No minus on this one.
Oh, there's no minus
No,
either.
so the other one really powers it up.
3, 6, 9. Okay, so I get 4+ armor saves here because of Take Cover. I only passed 3, so that is in fact 6 guardsmen burnt alive.
Right.
Ouch. Okay, and then what else?
The stick bomb.
Yep.
4 shots. 1 hit. Dack. Oh no, it's a grot shooting it. But
Grots don't get Daka, but if
the custom booster
if
blaster
the unit's
does.
got it, then you
Yeah, so he would too. Okay, so 2 hits.
Yep.
1 wound. Strength 3.
Wound. Failed that save. He's
Okay.
dead.
And the pistol hits. Fails to wound.
Okay, so 7 guardsmen dead.
Oof.
Absolutely brutal. That CP was not worth it. It's time for this Deffkilla Wartrike. He is going to be unleashing everything into the Chimera right next to him.
Yes.
So, okay, what does that look like?
So we'll start off with the cutter. So it's assault 2, so hitting you on 5s and 6s. No hits there. Okay, we've then got his Snaggerclaw. Fails. And then I've got 6 boomsticks to throw at you.
Okay.
Or 3 twin boomsticks, rather. No hits.
Nothing. Okay.
Okay.
I guess all of the luck was used on the other ones.
Yeah.
It's War Boss time. He's launching his rocket launcher all the way through the gantry into the Chimera, just on the other side of it. So it is a -1 to hit.
Yeah, so needing a 6.
This is the last bit of shooting. Here we go.
No,
that's a miss. Okay. That concludes the shooting phase. Killed a lot of guardsmen there. 17 infantry, so he just needs 3 more to get the 20 models killed, which I'm sure he'll be able to do very easily.
Yeah.
That will score
5
points, I think. But okay, nasty stuff here. This is really the turn for the Orks. If they can push deep enough into enemy territory here and hem me in completely, then the game will be over. However, if they break against the Ogryn wall, then I will wade out into them and crush you utterly. Yeah.
No hits.
In the meantime, it's your charge phase. That's coming up next.
Okay.
We're in the charge phase. The Ork Tide is about to let rip with a WAAAGH. This Green Tide first, declaring a charge on the Guardsman.
Yeah.
Yep, go for it.
Okay, here we go. A 6 will do it.
Okay.
Very good. I'm then going to declare a charge with these guys into your Bullgren.
Okay, we'll just do that and then
And then I'll move everything
we
in.
can come back.
So I need a 6 there as well. I think it'll be a 5, forgive me.
Okay.
Because of my +1. I get,
5,
so
6,
I think
7.
it makes an 8
Okay,
there.
it goes off.
Cool.
We'll move them in and come right back. The Meganobz have moved in. Colonel Crow will, of course, do an heroic intervention shortly because it's cool. Blade of Conquest will be drawn. This Ork Horde here has smashed into the Guardsman there. And we're now moving on to the next charges, which Bone said you wanted to go down here. Is that correct?
Yeah, so we're going to go in with the Meganobz into that Chimera there.
Okay.
On a 5, so it becomes a 6, that will do it.
Yep, okay.
And then the Deffkilla Wartrike.
Yeah, also charging the damaged Chimera.
Yeah, so he gets a 6, which becomes a 7.
Okay, so we'll move them in and come right back. The custom booster blaster, all the way over there now into the 3 remaining guardsmen that attempted to take cover previously. So,
yes.
Here we go.
Can he make the char? So I've got a 4 so far. And a 5.
Okay.
Very nice.
So that will make him move in behind the rock face over there.
So
okay, what else?
When I make a charge with him on a 4+, you take D3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
So should we just do that now?
Yeah, sure. It's the one.
It's the one.
Okay.
I've never got the mortal wounds off on them.
One is killed. I'll remove them momentarily.
No, it goes off on a 4+.
Oh, it doesn't even go off.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
That's boring.
Yeah. I know, right?
Right.
Okay.
Next.
So then these two bikers here are going to charge into this Leman Russ battle tank at the rear.
Okay.
So you...
I will Overwatch with him.
Sure. Very good.
Okay, let me get some dice for that. I'm also going to use that stratagem where I hit on 5s.
Very nice.
We'll be back. Okay, it's defensive gunners. That's the stratagem. Plus I have to spend a CP on Overwatching as well. So I spent 2 CP. I'm down to 2. But I'm now going to Overwatch on those 2 Nob bikers because there's only the 2 of them. So this could be nasty. It's 4 shots.
Oh dear.
We'll take that.
Oh dear.
It's 2 hits.
Oh dear.
Because of defensive gunners. Yes, please. Good morning. Yes, please. Good morning. It is 2 2s.
Okay.
No
I don't
save.
get a save. Yeah.
So that means, therefore, Mr. Bone, that you are in fact 2 wounds each.
3 wounds.
Sorry, you're 3 wounds
Yeah.
each.
So you...
Okay. Well, the first one does 2 wounds.
Tricky one.
That is a tricky one. Yeah, I'm going to re-roll that.
Yeah.
And that kills him.
Okay, and then the next one.
And then the next one also kills him. That's it. Unit white, which also gets me 8 points for my Maelstrom, which was killing a unit with the highest power level, which strangely was the Nob bikers or a custom booster blaster.
Yeah.
So that 2 CP, 3 CP in the end was actually worth it.
Well worth it, because I would have tied up your command tank and that other tank as well.
I needed to deal with them. So very nice. That means that I know I've got at least 1 more turn left in me. Finally, this custom booster blaster, just in the middle there, will be charging the Primaris Psyker.
Yes.
The Fool.
Here we go.
No, he won't. He will not be doing that.
I do have... I can re-roll though, obviously. Hooah! No.
Still a 4.
Still a
okay,
4.
No.
Okay.
So it doesn't make it... I believe that's the final charge.
By the looks of it, yes.
Nothing else is in
Pretty
charge
successful
range.
charge.
Very successful. This is really the phase where you shine or not.
Yeah.
Let's get on with it. Fight phase next. This is it. This is arguably the fight of the game.
Yes.
It is the Meganobz versus the Bullgrin.
Yes.
He's used a stratagem, hit them harder. He's now down to 1 CP, just spending 1 CP there. And it gives you flat damage 3.
It does.
Okay.
So I've got 16 attacks.
16 attacks.
So I get +1 attack with the dual kill saw option.
Yep.
I'm hitting you on 4s.
Hitting me on 4s because of the -1.
Okay, that looks like a pretty good roll.
It's well above the average.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm strength 10.
You are strength 10.
So I'm winning you on 2s.
Yes.
Toughness 5,
yes. I believe so. I'm pretty sure I am.
Okay.
Let's go with that.
Sure. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 9 wounds, one for each.
One for each of them. So
it's -4.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now this is -4.
Yes.
So unfortunately, I'm only getting. I do count as having a 1+ save.
Yep.
Because
So you'll be getting 5s.
Yeah, because of my power. I did get that off. So I need a bit of luck here because each fail is a kill. And yeah, that's bad. It's actually below average. So I would lose 7 of them.
Yeah.
I've only got 1 CP left at this stage. Would it be worth using it just to try and get 1 left? Yes, it would. I'm going to re-roll 1. No, it doesn't matter. Okay, 7 are slain. That is savage. Now we have the green tides. They are about to butcher all of these raptors. Basically, it's 60 attacks. We're doing 30 at a time.
Yes, because
I'm sure that won't be required.
My tiny hands. Right, here we go. 3s. Okay, let me pick up these misses.
Cool.
Okay, and then 3s again. Okay, so that is 5, 10, 13 wounds, Lawrence.
13 wounds.
Lucky for some.
Roll these dice. I don't know how many I made there. 3. So I failed. I rolled 9. And I needed 13, you say?
Yes.
So, okay, another 4 here. -1 in combat?
No minuses, no.
So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dead. I'm going to make you roll another 30 dice.
Okay,
apparently.
thank you very much. Getting in my cardio for the day. This is my exercise that I'm allowed to do, you see.
Yes, very good.
Yeah. It's gone forever. That dice I dropped.
Yes.
We'll never see it again. Alrighty. Yeah, okay. 5.
Okay, I'm just going to roll some dice. I'm not dead because I make every single one bar one.
Okay, so how many have you rolled?
3, 6. So I rolled 7.
So you rolled 7, okay.
So I've got 2 left alive.
Yeah, so you've got to roll another 11 wounds.
Okay. And I'm dead.
Okay,
Excellent.
very good. That was insane.
We're now over here to these 2 Meganobz into the damaged Chimera.
Yeah, let's see if we can bring you down. Okay, cool. Nice spread of hits there. 3s. Okay, so
save.
-4. So that you've taken 10 damage.
Okay, it is destroyed. Does it blow up? It does.
Oh!
Okay, that will be D3 mortal wounds on you. 2 mortal wounds on the Meganobz, D3 mortal wounds on the Deffkilla Wartrike. It is 3.
So he does have his super cybork armor.
Okay.
So I can shrug wounds on 5s.
Okay.
I don't shrug a single one.
Wounds. Okay, interesting. And then I've got the 10 guys inside. I've got 6 dice available to me, so I'm just going to roll those. 2 are dead, and another 4. 3 are dead. Okay, I'll get those guardsmen out, and we'll be back. We're now over to the custom booster blaster, which you can just see the wheels of past that Chimera. It's got 4 attacks.
Yes.
Hitting on 4s?
Yes.
Okay. To the
I've hit you twice.
2 hits.
I've wounded you once.
Wounded me once.
So no minus or anything.
I make the save.
Very good.
Okay, I get to hit you back now.
Yes.
Let me get some attacks together. First up, the Bullgrins. Although their friends lay butchered around them, let's see if they can make any comeback. So, rolling to hits, they hit a bunch of times. Rolling to wounds, they wound not many times, truth be told. Only 3 times, in fact.
Okay.
It is just -1.
Sure.
But they are damaged 2.
All right, well, 3 up saves.
Yeah, he makes all 3. Okay, so
Savage.
Blade of Conquest then.
Oh, go on, Crow.
Colonel Crow, he hits you twice. Colonel Crow, he wounds you once.
Once, okay.
Because he does get +2 strength. Your toughness 4, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so he does actually wound you on 3s, believe it or not.
Nice.
It's -4, the Blade of Conquest.
Okay, you're needing a 6. I get a 1.
Nope, okay. I'm pretty sure it's -4. It might be -4.
Well, I got a 1 anyway.
Damage D3. Colonel Crow cuts one down.
Yes!
What a beast. Yes! The Guardsman and the Sergeant in the custom booster blaster, which I'm sorry, I just cannot see. So, top camera. Right, rolling to hits. We have 2 hits. Rolling to wounds. We have no wounds. Okay. Now the Chimera over here into the Deffkilla Wartrike. No hits. And I believe that is it.
That is it.
So we would have morale. So I've got a morale for the Guardsman over there. I'm just going to quickly do that now. That will almost definitely be a fail.
Yep.
And how many do I lose?
So you had 3 left in the unit, so they're fine. So you one ran, and then you've rolled a 3.
Oh yes, because I only needed to roll 2. Yeah, correct. Okay, so they're fine. I'll leave the Sergeant and the Melter Gun alive. This unit lost 3, so I believe even they can fail, although they do pass. And then, of course, the Bullgrin. The Bullgrin, I'd love a 1 here. No, they fail.
Oh dear.
And 1's left alive, who I'll make the boneheads. Okay, that is the turn. No other morale. Any points that you scored in the turn, or end of battle round stuff for you?
I believe it's all end of battle round stuff for me. But
I did score 8.
I have killed over 20 models. So
oh yeah, you definitely got that.
I'm more than likely going to be holding this objective by the looks of it, so I'll get another 5 there. And if I'm holding more objectives with you, I'll get another 5 points. Okay. Well, look, that was an absolutely savage turn. Yeah, wow.
Frankly, can the Guard get back into the game? I do have some tricks. They're going to have to be very well played. Let's see what I can do. My turn 2 coming up next.
Turn 2 command phase is complete. You got a CP.
Isn't that exciting?
Yeah.
That was it.
That was it.
That was it.
Can't wait till
we have old codexes. Yeah. We don't get to do fun stuff in the command phase.
No, we don't.
I get a CP.
That's nice.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And we now move to the movement phase. So we have piled out with the remaining unit of guardsmen there. They are looking to take back this objective from me and put down a withering amount of firepower into this Ork Horde. We fell out of combat with the last remaining Bullgrin and Crow as well, leaving my... they are called, oh wow, Meganobz, thank you very much. Leaving the Meganobz out in the open, ready to be shot at.
Yes.
We've stayed in combat over here. We've moved around with this Chimera, so we're now contesting that objective. And as we come over here, we see the unit of guardsmen have advanced forward. We've done some shuffling with the battle tanks as well. They've now got eyes on my Deffkilla Wartrike. They've got eyes on these guys. They've got eyes on the Meganobz over there as well.
Look, I've got a few options.
You've got a few options. It's not over.
No. If I have a savage turn, then...
It could flip the other way real quick.
Yeah. I think that's just the nature of this army. These armies, when they face each other.
What's quite interesting, I find, with Maelstrom is where you have to deploy your objectives.
Yeah.
So it actually really favours combat armies and
it
armies
very much
with
does.
speed.
I would argue that 9th edition does in general.
Yeah.
That's another thing for another time.
Yes, exactly. So that's the movement phase done.
Yep.
There will be a psychic phase.
Yes.
We'll be right back. The Primaris Psyker will now smite into my Meganobz here.
Yes.
Do your worst, sir.
See, the Bullgrins were his friends. And he's just witnessed this. He's witnessed the horror, and the rage comes out in this psychic torrent from his fingers.
Yes.
Unfortunately, killing all of your Meganobz.
Okay.
In one huge display. And you know what? I rolled an 11.
Of course you did.
So, like I said, one huge display.
All right. Do you damage?
Rolling a 6 would kill 2 in one go, wouldn't it? Funny that. 6.
That's the end of the psychic phase. Okay, we come over to Crow. He's giving out the orders. This unit here is getting first rank fire, second rank fire, and then the other guys are getting take aim for reroll ones. Yeah. And I'm assuming the tank commander...
he'll reroll ones.
He'll reroll ones as well. Gunners take aim. Okay, great. So, where are we starting in the shooting phase?
Well, we're going to start with this Chimera over here.
Okay.
It's going to do a heavy bolter at the war boss out in the open.
Sure.
It's going to do heavy flamer because he's just within 12 inches of this Ork Boy here.
Okay, so sounds good.
First of all, heavy flamer, sir. Flame, sir. That's 3 hits, sir.
Okay.
I'll keep that as it is.
Very nice.
Right, 3s. That is 3 dead orcs, sir.
Okay, very good. I'll remove them in a minute.
Heavy bolter. No hits there, no hits. So repeat, no hits.
Very good. That's no hits there.
No hits.
Chimera number 2 will do the exact same thing.
It's the same thing. It's like it's, spam. Yeah. Just repeats on you. I started with the heavy bolter this time. I don't know why. 2 hits. Because I don't get 3d6 heavy flamer shots.
No.
1 wound on your war boss.
Okay, very good. So he has a 4-up invulnerable save. He makes it. Okay. He is the biggest boss.
Heavy flamer. I will re-roll that. It's 3 hits.
Okay.
That's 1 dead orc.
Okay, very good.
Okay. Since it's only 1 dead orc, and I'm here ready to move on to the next, this is much easier.
Sure.
This will fire its heavy bolter at the Meganob and the heavy flamer into the Boyz.
Okay, very good.
Okay, so heavy bolter first. No hits. Flamer. That's a 5. 5 hits. 3 kills. So 1 dead orc so far. Ooh, plus another 5, 6 dead orcs.
6 dead orcs, okay.
Okay, and then the next Chimera will do the exact same thing.
Sure, very good.
Okay, so 6 dead orcs, heavy bolter, 1 hit, no wounds, flamer. I rolled a 1, but I'm going to re-roll it. These guys didn't see that. Sure. I rolled a 1.
Okay.
And that does kill an orc, so that's 7 dead orcs, and that's 4 Chimeras fired.
Very nice. All right, first rank fire, second rank fire, all of the shots being fired into this unit of Boyz here. A frag grenade is also being thrown, and the melter is going into the Meganob.
Sure is.
Very good.
So all of the laser rifle fire first. Right over here, because it's a little easier. Hitting on 4s. So used to playing Scions, I'm looking for 3s, but that's not the case. That was a 4, knocked it over. Okay, hey, that's not bad. Right, but you are toughness 4, so I am looking for 5s to wound you.
Correct.
And I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds on those orcs.
Nice work. So I'll get 6 up saves here.
Yes, sir.
Don't make a single one.
Another
5 are killed.
Okay, and then the melter gun into your Meganob. That is a hit, sir. That is a wound, sir. -4.
Looking for a 6-up save. Come on! No, it's a 4.
Damage is 6.
He's dead.
He is dead. Ooh.
Savage.
Ooh.
We still have a frag grenade to go. Only 5 left.
4 shots. He hits you no times.
Okay, very good.
Okay, that's fine. We're going to go over to the next unit now. They are going to use a CP on Grenadiers.
Okay.
They're going to lob all of their grenades.
Sure, very good.
At those Orks.
Yes.
However, the the melter gun in the unit is going to fire at the Deffkilla Wartrike.
Sure.
So I'm going to open with the melter gun because it's cool. It is a hit.
Very nice.
It's cool. It is a wound on a 3.
I don't get a save?
Oh, yeah, because I keep hitting. These guys don't even have an invulnerable, do they?
No, but I can shrug on 5s.
Oh, that's good at least.
Yeah.
Right, D6 damage +2. I did roll the big 5.
So 7.
+2 because I am in melter range because I've got a melter gun right there. 7 damage. You've got 4 wounds left.
7. So looking for a couple of 5s and 6s
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
I make 2, but 5 go through. He is destroyed.
Slain. Okay.
He can blow up.
Okay, cool.
He does not.
He doesn't.
Okay, very good.
Shall I quickly just do these frag grenades?
Sure.
So, right, well, I've got a full squad there, so 9.
So 9d6.
So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, I've seen 17, 18, 19, 20, 25. Okay, that's not too bad. So 18, 19, 20, and I'll roll 5 more after if I have to.
Cool.
Right, 4s, rerunning 1s, because this unit had take aim on. Okay, and then I'll pick up 5 more misses for the remaining 5.
Sure.
Okay, can re-roll 1s. Right, so a bunch of hits. Imagine all those grenades going off. That's nasty.
Yeah, that would be absolutely brutal.
Yeah. Right. Then to wound you, it is 5s, but my goodness, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wounds on the 5 remaining Orks.
The blessed number.
The blessed number, sir.
Okay. Well,
the blessed number.
Looking for some 6s here. No, I get 1.
Unit wiped.
That's the unit wiped.
Ugh.
Savage. We swing back to the opposite side of the battlefield and we have the guardsmen rapid firing into these 2 remaining Meganobz.
Yeah. 8, 10. Do those sergeants get crack grenades or is it just frag?
No, it's all frag.
Okay, he'll throw a frag grenade anyway.
Sure.
First of all, laser rifles into you. Laser rifles. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. These guys should be like toughness 5, I think. What do you think?
The Albion Raptors?
No.
Oh, the Meganobz.
The Meganobz.
Yeah.
Well, I only wound you once.
Okay.
So it is a save or die though, because one's on 1 wound.
That's true. I save.
Okay, and
save.
then a frag grenade. 5. Okay. He hits you twice. No wounds. And then the melter gun. That is a hit. That is a wound. -4.
Looking for a 6. I do not get it.
Okay, that will just kill 1 because he's on 1 wound.
Very nice. Okay, it's now time for the Leman Russ battle tanks. So we have moved under half. So we're going to fire everything over here into that Meganob.
Right, 2d6 Demolisher cannon shots. I'll re-roll the 2. It's a 4. So 8 shots in total.
Very
2,
nice.
4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Albion Raptors. That's 3 hits there. 2s to wounds. That's only 2 wounds.
2 wounds, okay.
2 wounds at -3.
So looking for 5-up saves. I make 1, I fail 1.
D6 damage. I do only roll a 1, so you are alive on 2 wounds.
Very good. That's
the heavy bolter does hit 3 times.
Okay.
Okay. And it does wound twice. You've got to save
right.
both of these or you die.
I do.
You do. Okay, so he's still alive on 2 wounds, which is good. That will bring me to the second Demolisher tank,
Sure.
which we'll have to fire at him then.
Okay, cool.
So we'll do 2d6 Demolisher. I'll re-roll the 2. It's a 5, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. Theme here.
Yeah.
I hit a little better this time. 50%, that's good. And then 2s to wounds, and I do wound you 4 times this time.
Okay.
I
so
believe
looking for
this
4s,
may be his
5s and 6s.
His final curtain call.
I make 2, but 2 go through. He is
Okay.
dead.
He is slain, sir.
Okay,
he
very
is
nice.
Slain.
Okay, so we come now to the command tank. He's going to be firing his Demolisher Cannon and Multi-Melters into this custom booster blaster, and then the Heavy Bolter into the Ork Boys over here.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Very good.
Right, we'll start with the Multi-Melters.
Nice.
I'm re-rolling ones, but I hit you twice. I roll 2 2s, and then to wound you. I do wound you twice. These are at -4.
I do not get a save.
Okay, I'm just going to check if I am within 12 of you.
15.
15, of course, because of my extra range. I easily am.
Cool.
And by the way, guys, I could draw line here without having to go through the gantry, so no minuses, just for anyone at home wanting to know what's going on. So this is 2d6 plus 4 then.
Yeah.
Oof. 4, 5, 6, 7 plus 4.
Yeah, he's dead.
He's gone.
Does he blow up? He does not, but he is definitely dead. Do you want to just do your Heavy Bolter real quick?
I'll just do my Heavy Bolter. 2 hits, or 3 hits actually, because he's a commander. That is 2 wounds.
2 dead.
2 dead.
Very nice. The last Demolisher now doesn't really have any valid targets.
No.
Can't fire at this custom booster blaster because he stayed in combat.
Right.
The only thing he can see is the boys over here. His Demolisher cannon is just out of range, but the Heavy Bolter is in range.
It is, so we'll just do 3 Heavy Bolter shots. He hits you twice, and I fail to kill any.
Okay, cool.
That's it.
So that's it.
Combat.
Yeah, so I get to attack first.
Yeah.
So I get 4 attacks. I have hit you 4 times.
Nice.
And I've wounded you 4 times.
Nice. We're feeling these guardsmen are in trouble. They're in trouble. They're dead.
They're dead. Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Right. So
okay.
that was,
well, that turned on its head very quickly.
It certainly did. It certainly did. Now, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
the firepower on this army, when you get into range, is savage. All of those demolishers, they're just really
powerful.
nasty.
Yeah. I mean, that's why when you overwatched with those bikes, it was so huge.
It was huge, yeah. Because if I hadn't killed them, tying them up would have, that would have. I think now I'd be in tremendous trouble.
Maybe though, because the 6 mortal wounds was just.
Well, that was just freak luck.
Yeah, that was exactly what you needed.
Yeah, it was huge.
You still would have hit me pretty hard, but that would have helped a lot.
It would have helped a lot.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah.
But look, let's see if there's anything I can do here.
Yeah, I did just score my max, I believe, because I've got 8 points for destroying the highest power level unit. I've got 5 points for holding the objective 1.
Yeah.
And then I picked up the 5 points for destroying a unit in my territory.
Yeah.
So that just picks me up 18 points.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a look at the measurements here, because I will get to consolidate, and if I can get within 3 of that, then I'll also get max points as well.
Sure.
So we'll just do a measure. I'm not sure I can, but we'll see what I can do. But the points will update when we come back.
Folks, command phase, turn 3 for the Orks. He picks up a command point.
Yes.
And before that, we just rolled up our objectives. What do we have?
So I had to spend a CP to change one of mine.
You did.
So
it leaves you on 1 because you gained 1.
So I've got Crippling Blow. The bigger they are, and overwhelm them again, which is really weird. I've got that 3 turns in a row.
You love that one, yeah.
I don't love it.
You love it? Yeah.
No, I don't.
Keep getting it.
And you've got Break Their Will, Coordinated Strike, and Expense the Witch.
Yeah, I think it's Expunge the Witch.
Expunge the Witch.
So basically, I need to kill a Psyker. Now we're going to go into the summary mode. You've moved Mr. Warphead behind this rock face.
I've hidden him.
I cannot see him.
No.
I cannot see him.
No.
Okay. Right, so that's out of the question. That would have been worth 5 points.
Yep.
I also need to destroy this custom booster blaster because it's the last vehicle you've got.
Yep.
But I can't just destroy it. I need to have 3 different units take wounds from it and kill it with the 3rd unit.
Yeah.
Okay. That would give me 5 points.
We'll see.
Then, the other one, I cannot remember how to score it, but I seem to remember that it was very difficult.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So
you've done your movement. There isn't really too much to say. You spread out across here to hold 2 objectives.
Yep.
And you've stayed there holding that objective.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to jump them now.
Okay.
So we'll go straight into the psychic phase. So needing a 7.
Okay.
A 6.
It's a 6.
Okay.
You do have a CP
I'm going to use the CP
it.
because, quite frankly, if this doesn't go off.
Okay, so this is the last CP. He's on a donut now, and he does fail to get that power off.
Okay.
Okay, that's a big blow. Okay, but you do have your war boss ready to charge, and you've got a custom booster blaster ready to shoot.
Yeah, so I'm just going to fire everything from the custom booster blaster into this.
Into the damaged Chimera.
Yes,
okay, because if you
kill
destroy that, that will...
it'll be something.
It'll be worth 5 points for you.
Yeah, so here we go. To hit, we'll start with the rivet cannon.
Yep.
Okay, wow, that's a nice
that's
roll.
a lot of hits there.
Yeah.
I'm alarmed. That's a lot of hits there, I'm afraid.
Okay, cool. 4s. It is 4 wounds.
4 wounds, you say?
-2.
Okay, 5s and 6s to save. I save 1, but I fail 3. That is 2, 4, 6 damage. He is destroyed.
Does he blow up?
Does he blow up? Would be cool. No, he doesn't. He implodes, in fact. There isn't anyone inside that Chimera, but it is destroyed. That's worth 5 points. We are now on to the war boss, I believe. What is the war boss doing?
He's going to fire his rocket into this Chimera here.
Okay, let's do this.
Can I hit? I can.
Okay.
Daka daka. Just the one hit. 3's to wound you. It is a wound.
Okay,
-2.
Picked up a wound at -2. D6. I do fail that save, sir.
Okay, take flat 3 damage.
Flat 3 damage on that Chimera. No worries.
Cool.
Is that your shooting done?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
I'm now going to charge into the Chimera and the
primary psyker.
Yeah, I kind of have to.
Yep, I don't have any CP to Overwatch or anything like that, so go for it.
Cool. A 7 will do it.
He makes it. All right, we'll be right back in the fight phase. However, just before we get into the fight phase, of course, the custom booster blaster will charge both those demolishers. Why not?
Yeah, why not? On a 7, yes, he will.
Yep, okay.
So I'll put the D3 mortal wounds into your guy there if it goes off.
Yep.
It does.
Okay.
You take a mortal wound.
I take. Okay.
Cool.
Okay, so I take command if it's taken 1 mortal wound, no problem. Okay,
Yes.
now right into the fight phase proper.
Yeah.
What are we kicking off with the war boss?
We're going to kick off with the war boss, so I'm going to put 3 into him,
Yep.
3 of my attacks, and then 2 into your Primaris Psyker.
Okay.
Yeah, I just need to bracket this, so it makes sense in my brain.
Okay.
So hitting you on 2s because he's got Deffkilla Claw, so we'll do the Chimera first. I've hit you all of the times. And then wounding you on 3s because I'm strength 12. That is 3 wounds at -3.
3 wounds at -3 on the Chimera. 3 wounds at -3. I failed all 3 saves.
He takes 9 wounds, he is destroyed.
Okay. Does he blow up? He does not.
Okay.
Okay.
The 2 attacks on the Psyker. I hit you twice. 2s.
You're not -1 to hit with that claw?
No, because it's the Relic one.
Oh, great. Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't get a save.
Okay, he's taking 6 damage.
Okay, well then you've killed both. Excellent work.
Cool.
War boss has done boss work. Now we have the custom booster blaster attacking the tank commander.
Yes, here we go. I've hit you 3 times. I haven't wounded you once.
Okay, I'm just going to do my attacks back. We have 6 attacks across the 2 Leman Russ there. We have no hits. Okay. Right. Well, that's your turn.
Yeah.
You did get 10 points for destroying a tank. You bracketed a tank and then you ended up destroying it, but that doesn't matter.
Yep.
So that's good. Puts you in the lead. I would need, however, to destroy that custom booster blaster by attacking it with 3 different units. Really need to deal with the war boss and then see what I can do about some boys. But yeah, okay, we'll be back in my turn 3. Let's tally up the points, see what we're looking at.
Turn 3. Command phase is over. You got your command point. Well done.
Thank you.
We're now going to move into a summary. So we've fallen back with the command tank as well as the other Leman Russ there. We are now swarming on to my war boss. We've got Melters, we've got Bulgren, we've got Crow in there. It should be a good time. We are holding all of the objectives, so I will not be overwhelming anyone. And we've moved forward with these chimeras to put in some hurt onto the boys here. That's it. That's it. So Lawrence if Lawrence manages to hurt this guy with 3 different vehicles, then he will get, and kill it, then he will get the points for that.
Yeah.
But that's it. So let's see how we get on.
Yeah, well, it would basically, if I destroy that with 3 different units, I'll be on 31 points. I'll be winning by a point.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that's it.
Okay.
So this unit here will open up by rapid firing at your war boss.
Okay.
The melter gun will. By the way, I'm also going to do reroll ones to hit.
Sure.
Or sorry, take first rank fire, second rank fire, and then the other unit here, they will have reroll ones to hit.
Okay.
So let's do the. Let's do this unit first. They're going to do a melter gun at the war boss, and all of the rapid fire laser rifles at the war boss.
Very nice.
First of all, melter gun is a miss. Second of all, we've got a lot of dice. So 1, 2. Let me get these dice.
All right. The Mighty Guardsman dice have been collected. Can they bring him down?
Okay. Laser rifles. Hitting on 4s because of first rank fire, second rank fire.
Yes.
That's why I've got so many dice. Lots of misses and lots of hits. Now, your toughness?
You'll be winning on 5 and 6.
Okay. 3,
nice.
4, 5, 6 wounds.
6 wounds. So I've got a 4-up save here.
6 wounds. Laser rifles.
I don't make a single one.
Oh my goodness.
I don't make a single
the
one.
The sergeant's flag grenade. Does that finish him off?
He's the biggest boss, so he still has 1 wound left, but yeah.
It's only 1?
But go on then.
He does miss you.
Okay, fair enough. What are you going to shoot at him next?
Well, I think Colonel Crow should just finish him with the las pistol.
Well, he can throw...
He throw a frag grenade.
Yeah.
Has he got a crack grenade?
I think the company commanders might. Actually, I don't remember.
Oh, just check it live.
All right, just double check.
Let's check it live.
We're going to check it live?
Well, obviously, Colonel Crow, that's what he would do.
Yeah. It's an exciting time. Exciting time not to be me.
He's got... He's just got frag grenades.
Okay.
He'll do a frag grenade.
All right.
It's 5.
Oh, dear.
3. He's hit you 4 times.
Oh, dear.
Because he's company commander. He's wounded you 3 times.
Okay, triple.
He's killed you.
Oh, wow. Brought down by lasgun fire.
No.
The biggest boss, not so big. Okay, so it comes down to the next guard unit. They're firing their lasguns over here into the Orks, and then the melter into the custom booster blaster.
Yes, so laser rifles.
Yeah.
They can reroll 1s because of the order,
yes.
Not that it helps. 5s to wound you, sir. 2 wounds.
2 wounds, double 6! No, not a single 6. 2 Orks over there are slain. Okay. Fair enough.
Melter gun into the booster blaster. Rolled a 1, but can re-roll it. Rolled a 2, cannot re-roll that.
Fair enough.
Okay, that's that unit finished. 1 Ork dead. All right, I'll have a think.
Okay. We come now to the Chimeras. We've got the laser array and then heavy bolter over here. The flamer is obviously out of range.
Yep, because I got that remnant squad in.
Yep.
So heavy bolter, 2 hits, 1 wound, killing 1 Ork.
1 Ork is dead.
The laser array, 2 hits, 1 wound.
1 wound, 6. I make it.
Hey, okay, so just 1 more dead Ork. We'll put him aside in a sec. Come over to this Chimera here. It's going to do heavy bolter into this.
Okay.
And the heavy flamer, which is just in range of those Orks.
All right, very nice.
Heavy flamer into the Orks. 3. Okay, I'll keep that. Does kill 2.
Okay, cool.
All right, and then the heavy bolter. 1 hit. No wounds.
Alrighty, fair enough.
And then I've got the other Chimera, which will do the same thing. Heavy flamer. 5 hits this time. I'll keep that. 5. And that kills 3 Orks.
Okay.
So that's another 3 dead. And then the heavy bolter into the custom booster blaster. No hits. Okay.
So we are now going to focus our attention onto this custom booster blaster. He, Lawrence, cannot get coordinated strike.
Nope. Nope. Unless I damage him with both these demolishers and then charge and kill him.
That's true.
That's
true.
First of all, I'm going to shoot you twice with double demolisher cannon. I'll re-roll the 2 because I can. That's 4, 5, 6, 7 shots. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Blessed number. 4s. Okay, I'm doing my best to not destroy it here. That's 3 hits. Toughness 6.
Yeah.
2 wounds at -3, so no saves. 2d6 damage. That is 5 damage.
Okay, he's taking 5 damage.
The heavy
got 3
bolter
wounds remaining.
hits you once with the heavy bolter. Fails to wound you.
Okay.
Okay, we'll go on to the second demolisher.
Yeah.
2d6. I'll re-roll the 1. That's 11 shots.
I mean, you don't need to re-roll the 1.
5, 6, 7.
If you're trying not to kill him.
I don't care. the thing is so annoying to me. It's like in my lines, like I'm going to try my best to destroy it, despite the ridiculous Maelstrom mission. Right, so 3, 4, only 4 hits out of that.
Okay.
And only 2 wounds.
Okay, well, he's only got 3 wounds left, Lawrence.
Okay, so anything but a double 1. I did roll a 1 plus a 3, you are destroyed.
So he's dead. He can blow up. He doesn't. No. Okay, well, there it is. That is the shooting done. Yeah. There will be no charges.
There's no morale.
No morale. So, look, we'll look at turn 4. We'll see what I come up with the points, and then we'll be back.
Folks, it's turn 4. The Orks are in with a chance at victory. They are in the lead. I'm on 26 points. He's on 30, although obviously I have a superior amount of firepower, I would say, on this table.
Yeah.
Now, objective-wise, I actually did roll half decent on Maelstrom this time, so I do have the potential to sneak back up.
Yeah, you've got targets held, cut off the head, and never give in.
Yes. Now, targets held and never give in are both achievable.
Yes.
Okay.
I've got decimation, cut off the head, and break their will.
Yes.
So decimation I could probably get, depending if I get a charge off and
it's
all
killing
that
20 models.
So shall we just go straight into it?
Yep. So you're not moving.
No, there's no point.
You're just basically going forward to jump.
Yeah. I'm going to put Warpath on them first.
Yep. Warpath.
So needing a 7. I failed.
Got a 5, he's failed that.
Okay, then in that case, I'm just going to go straight for the jump. That does go up.
Is it a perils?
Nope, because there's no pluses around me.
Okay, so that goes off.
Yes.
Right, we'll be back. He'll pick them up and place them somewhere. The boys have jumped. They are in the center of the battlefield.
Yes.
He's looking at getting that charge off to kill the 20 models.
Yes.
Okay.
So I need an 8.
So you're actually going right into the charge.
Well, I mean,
because you don't want to shoot.
I don't want to make my charge longer.
Yeah.
And I have nothing else that I can do.
Yes.
So I'm clutching at straws here, people. Okay. So looking for an 8 on the charge.
4, 5,
I get
6,
a 7. So I will re-roll that.
Here we go.
Here we go!
Here we go. It's a 7 again.
Right. So I can't score any points this turn. You're about to score a bunch of points.
So I don't think you're in my territory, so I can't score that.
But you're still going to get 10 points with your other ones, right?
Well, I'll have to double check that. This is where it gets very odd, because some are like 8 points, some are 5 points.
Yeah.
We'll be back, everyone.
All right.
Okay. We've looked at it. Because I had never give in and I had targets held.
Yeah.
Basically, that translates to Bone. If Bone is not holding any of the objectives in my territory, which he isn't, I get 8 points.
Correct.
And the other one is holding objective 1, which I am. So that's another 5 points. So I actually just scored 13 points, guaranteed.
Yeah.
I sit there and do nothing.
Yeah.
The reality is, in my turn 4, you're about to see a horrible amount of Orks laid waste to by 4 demolisher tanks, one of which is a tank commander, not to mention 20 infantry.
Yeah, they've got blast and everything.
And 3 Chimeras. I mean, if that Ork Boy unit survives, it would be incredible.
Yeah, it will not. Yeah, I concede, I think. There's not really much point in playing on at this point.
No, although it got interesting there for a moment, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. I actually quite like the list that I've come up with. I think it would work a lot better in matched play, to be fair.
Agree,
as far as, putting that pressure on your opponent, holding those mid-board objectives, which, as you guys have been seeing how I've been playing, that's kind of what I'm looking for.
Yep.
Maelstrom's fun. It's very, at the moment, when you're using the White Dwarf, it feels a very admin heavy.
Yes.
When you don't have the cards.
Mainly because we film as well, so we've got a lot going on, because we have to write that all down so that you guys see it on the... I think it's going to be a lot more fun when you're sitting playing a game at home where that's the only thing you're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
But the cards
at that point you
are really required.
Yeah, I think the cards are really required.
Because then we can show you like what we've got. Like here are the cards, and it's a lot easier.
maybe we'll mock some cards up or something.
Yeah, we might have to do something.
Yeah,
it is fun to try the new Maelstrom missions.
I enjoy. Look, I think there's a lot of potential in there.
Yes.
Once we get a bit more used to it as well, I think actually, I don't think I chose incorrectly with the areas that I was pulling my points from.
No, you were scoring consistently.
Yeah,
and
so,
I think so. That was good.
Yeah, and as for the game, I think it just came down to there was a couple of key moments.
Super Smite really helped me.
Super Smite, not getting that charge off with those 2 bikes.
That for me was the key moment. I think if you had gotten that charge off, we'd still be playing now, and potentially you were winning.
Maybe. Also, if this to jump had gone off a turn earlier and I'd wiped them,
that would have really helped.
That would have really helped as well.
Really helped,
I mean, I couldn't really move forward with these guys to get into a charge range, and you've got to hold back to be holding objectives just in case, and blah 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 blah. It's interesting. It's a different way of playing. It makes you think. But I really liked it.
Yeah. Well, look. Thank you very much for the game, Mr. Bone.
No worries.
Always a pleasure.
Yeah.
My list, I really enjoyed the Albion Raptors. I felt that you've got a bit of everything. You got a lot of shooty shoots, but you got a bit of combat with those ball grins, and a little smattering of psychic. I mean, to be fair, thematically, it was quite cool. You killed all of his friends, his Ogrin pets.
He's just kind of stood there by himself.
And he just super smites you.
But
look, the Raptors will return. I've got a few other interesting lists. One of my lists is called the Hot Dogs list.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's as tasty as it sounds.
It sounds delicious.
Until next time, I've been the Spider. This has been the Bone.
Yeah.
Thanks for being bosses. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
You roll so well.
You did.
Sorry. What are you going to do?